Well, the proliferation of social media outlets like Twitter and YouTube and Facebook has had a dramatic impact on the political process, from fundraising to organizing and everything in between. If you're running for office and not on the web, you're barely in the game. Joining us now are two political bloggers to talk about it, Amanda Turkle, senior politics reporter for the Huffington Post, and John Ward, political and White House reporter for the Daily Caller. Welcome to you both.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right, Amanda, let's start with you. How crucial is it? I mean, a few years ago, no candidate would have really thought about this. Do you have to have it to be in the game?
You absolutely have to take advantage of new media if you're a candidate running for political office. I mean, 61% of Americans now get their news from the internet. That's more than newspapers and radio. And we can see the power that new media has. I mean, Sarah Palin, she's not in political office. She's not running for anything, but she puts something up on her Twitter, and suddenly the entire country talks about it. The entire country knows. And you can raise a lot of money online now, and candidates need to take advantage of that.
And John, how careful do they need to be? Because I think a lot of us think back to the video that was captured of George Allen when he was running, and the whole macaca moment and all of that. I mean, people can whip out a cell phone or camera at an event and change your entire political future.
Yeah, and I think that plays a role. I think the further down the chain you go in terms of the level of kind of star quality, somebody like Sarah Palin or, you know, a president or a member of Congress is going to be pretty on their toes and kind of scripted anytime they're in public. It's when you get maybe to the level of a member of Congress or a state representative that I think that there's more of a chance of a macaca moment, because they're not quite used to having the microscope on them all the time.
And Amanda, you know, the president has been so good at this. I mean, he even used this kind of media to announce his vice presidential election or selection with Vice President Joe Biden. I mean, they've really tried to be ahead of the curve on this. It's been great for organizing for them and fundraising as well. Is the GOP catching up at all?
Republicans definitely have tried to take advantage of it. They are very good on Twitter. They are able to get their supporters on the same message, get news out through Twitter. We've seen them able to use it for fundraising. Ron Paul, he started the famous Money Bomb, where he tells his supporters, you know, donate a lot of money in this amount of time, and it's small dollar donations. So Republicans are trying to step up. I think they still need to work on taking advantage of new media in terms of getting their message out. I think Democrats have been able to do that a bit stronger, but Republicans are definitely starting to catch up.
I mean, John, do you really have to tweet to win? I mean, are those people reading your tweets really going to the ballot box on Election Day?
You know, I think that it's not a question of whether you have to do this or have to do that. I think it's the impact of, excuse me, speaking only through that medium, trying to go around the press. And here's what I'll do. I'll compare the president and Sarah Palin. The White House has had some tension because they've used social media and the web to try to go around the press, but they've been held accountable, and the press has said you can't just do that. You have to speak to us and through us. Sarah Palin is not, you know, up for office. She's not running yet. It'll be interesting to see how she kind of deals with that tension, deals with that pressure if she decides to run for president.